Well, a few years ago, Corey Fleischer was driving between jobs in a truck that holds power washing tools when he spotted two swastikas and the letters KKK spray painted on a Montreal fruit delivery van. He pulled over, got out his gear, and convinced the owner of the van to let him remove the paint. 10 minutes later, the graffiti was gone, and since then, Corey has made it his life's work to remove hateful graffiti from public view in Montreal. Now, he's erased thousands of markings around the city, and now he's expanding his erasing hate movement to Toronto. Corey joins me now in studio. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Take me back to that very first moment. Do you remember the first time you saw hateful graffiti and thought to yourself, I can do something about this?
Exactly, yeah. Well, actually, the first time it happened, I drove by, spent the whole day thinking about it, and left a paying job, went back and erased it. That's basically how everything started.
Simple as that. But, you know, a lot of people would do that, and then they'd say to themselves, you know, I did a good deed today. I'm going to pat myself on the back, go have a beer, move on with my life. But for some reason, something about it stuck with you, and you've made it your life's work. Why?
Well, not that I knew, but removing hate, the feeling was extremely euphoric. So I got extremely addicted to it. And I found myself secretly roaming around the city of Montreal for around 4 to 5 years, looking to try and erase any hate that I could see scrawled upon walls.
So you've been doing it quietly on your own, but now you've built it up as a social media movement.
Yeah, so in the first 4 to 5 years, I removed 40 to 50 hate crimes all by myself. I thought that was, I thought that was pretty big. And one day I uploaded a few of my hate crimes onto Facebook, and my whole life changed. So it went from just me alone, scouring the city, trying to find these hate crimes, to now I have tens of thousands of people who are following the erasing hate movement, and now they're my eyes.
Now, is there any way that people, if they see something, they can alert you to this graffiti, this defacing? What's the process?
Okay, so the process is, if you see anything that's demeaning towards any community, any religion, really anybody, you either reach out to me to my private page on Facebook at Corey Fleischer, or you can reach me at Erasing Hate, which is also another page on Facebook. So you see it, they upload the picture, and within 24 hours, the hate crime will be removed.
So you've been doing this in Montreal. People have been emulating you on social media pretty much in a lot of areas around the world. You're here in Toronto right now. What are you hoping to achieve while you're in town?
We're going to do the same thing we did in Montreal here. I just have to educate the people that there's a service available like this, and we're going to make Toronto the second city in the world that has a system in place that erases these hate crimes free of charge. Everything's free.
Do you have a message out there for the people who are doing that? I mean, listen, and does it ever get to you that you could clean something up and then just the next day it might reappear?
Yeah, I mean, and that's obviously, something that we have to deal with, but this is a first-hand movement. It's a people's first movement. So it's the first way to combat these hate crimes. And, I don't focus my time towards the people that are doing it. I try to focus my time towards the communities, to the people, and try to let them know that this is going on. And if anybody sees anything in the GTA, in Toronto, or, across the world, you see anything that's a hate crime, that's demeaning towards somebody, you want to have it removed, you want to make a difference, you call me up. Within 24 hours, that hate crime will be removed.
Corey, you said that you had this euphoric feeling when you removed the sort of the demeaning graffiti. But have you heard back from communities that you've helped? Has anyone thanked you? And what's that like for you?
It's crazy because I get that question all the time. It's almost impossible to explain. It's more of a feeling. And every single day, even when I'm down, I open up my book, or I open up my emails or my text, and there's, literally every single day, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new messages of people trying to push me along, letting me know, what this service actually means to them. And I'm extremely proud of what Erasing Hate has accomplished in the last 2 years. From 50 hate crimes to thousands of hate crimes in no time, and really the sky's the limit.
Corey, there's a lot of people who believe that they're doing good in the world, they're putting good out there, and sometimes that's up for debate. But I think in your case, there's no debate about it. What you're doing, the movement that you've started, this is a purely beneficial thing for everybody. Thank you for sharing your story here today.
It means a lot to me. Thank you.
All right, if you want to know more about the Erasing Hate movement, you can head to our website at yourmorning.ca.